So as I mentioned in the last video, I really attribute a lot of our success on the team to our documentation and giving teams a better window into how to work with this library, so that we not only consider our end users but also consider the developers as our customers as well. But the other part of it is our process has really improved. I'd mentioned some of this before, but I'll go into it a little bit more in depth now. The quarterly merge is a way where we can take a component, duplicate it for enhancements, and then every quarter we'll end up merging those enhancements into the root component. So it's really challenging to create here's an example of a very simple component, Citi greetings. You take this and then you introduce some other feature. So for example, we add the page here. When I do this, this changes the API. And so when we introduce some sort of new mandatory API that a team will have to make some sort of modification, that means that they'll have to make a code change. So now we consolidate all of those types of changes into what we call the quarterly merge, so that teams can prepare for that. Additionally, we have a lot of oversight on us with respect to compliance, especially accessibility. And so teams will want new features, and we won't have the time to actually go to our third-party accessibility tester and get these components improved, but their designers need to iterate, do their A/B testing, and get it out the door. So we now have a beta section where we can create components that aren't necessarily a part of the digital design language, get those out the door, get those ready for the teams, and then on a quarterly basis we also go back to DQ, our ADA vendor, to do a testing. They'll end up testing one of our major sections of components as well as our beta section as well. So all in all, our process, and I didn't have any say, or I didn't have any contributions to the support process, but this is where teams will levy defects against us as well. All of these things combine to make this a very successful process and a very well organized team as well.